Wait, are beetles older than flowers? Last night I went down that magnolia rabbit hole. The fact that their flowers were designed for beetles, not bees. And then I had a follow up thought. If magnolias are around 95 million years old, what about beetles? Were they already there? Turns out, yes, they were. And not just slightly earlier, way earlier. Beetles showed up more than 250 million years ago. That's before flowering plants even existed, before magnolias, before bees, even before the dinosaurs reached their peak. So when magnolia started evolving, beetles were already established. They weren't adapting to flowers. Flowers were adapting to them, which completely flips how you usually think about nature. We tend to imagine insects evolving to match plants, but in this case, the plant had to deal with what already existed. And beetles are not exactly gentle. They crawl, they chew, they push their way through things. So magnolia flowers became thick, durable, almost built to handle rough visitors. And that's when I started looking into beetles themselves. And it gets even weirder. Beetles are the most diverse group of animals on Earth. Not mammals, not birds, the beetles. Scientists have described over 400,000 species so far, and that's likely not even close to the real number. Some estimates say there could be millions. There's even a famous quote often attributed to the evolutionary biologist J.B.S. Haldane, who supposedly said that if there is a creator, they must have an inordinate fondness for beetles. And honestly, it kind of checks out. They are everywhere: forests, deserts, fresh water, underground, inside trees, on plants, even in extreme environments where most life struggles. And they're built to last. Beetles have these hard outer shells called elytra, which protect their wings and bodies. It's like built in armor. That's part of why they survived multiple mass extinction events. While entire groups disappeared, beetles stayed. They also play roles you didn't really think about. They recycle dead material, they break down wood, some even clean up waste. Without them, ecosystems would start to pile up with things that don't decompose properly. So, going back to that original thought, when you look at a magnolia flower, you're not just looking at an old plant, you're looking at a relationship. A flower that evolved to deal with one of the oldest, most successful, and most resilient group of animals on this planet. And those beetles, they've been here through almost everything Earth has gone through, which means, in a strange way, the quiet little insect crawling through a flower today might be part of a story that started hundreds of millions of years ago. I am Mari, and this is Midnight Question.